Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entri. Guys, you know that our SBI PO Prelims exam is on the corner. So that's why we are constantly providing you the most expected questions for the upcoming PO exam. Okay. You know that your SBI PO exam is very important for all the aspirants. So that's why, in fact, some of the aspirants have got a clash with their Nainital Bank interview call letter. So that's where the dilemma comes. And some of them are opting for SBI PO while rest of them are opting for Nainital Bank PO interview. Okay, so you need to understand the gravity of the situation. Everybody wants to get success. Okay, so that's why I am bringing you all the content on this channel. So guys, those who have not subscribed this channel must do it at once, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon as well. Okay, in this session I will be discussing arithmetic questions for SBI PO. Okay, so let's move on and let's see what kind of arithmetic questions are there. It will be a mixed blend of all the quant segment. Okay, here comes the first question from time and work. All right, and you know that time and work plays an important role. That's why I have put the first question from this topic. Look at this. A is 40% more efficient than B. That means the efficiency of A and B would be like 7:5. Why? Because if B is 100%, A will be 140%. And both together can complete the work in 9 whole 3/8 days. So let's say both together have efficiency is 12. And if they combined with their days, it will get the total work. Alright, that means 75/8. So 4/2 and 4/3, that means 2/5 divided by 2 will be the total work. Alright, if A work for first 5 days alone and remaining work completed by B, then find how many days total work will be completed. Look at this. A work for, so let's multiply with 2 to make the total work 225. That means the total work comes as 225 and their efficiency will be like 14 and 10. Alright, so let's start this question. A work for 5 days, first 5 days. That means from 14 efficiency, with 14 efficiency he will do 70 work for in the first 5 days, and remaining work completed by B. That means the rest of the how many work? 155 work will be completed by B, and B's efficiency is 10. So 155 by 10, that means 5/2, 5/3, 1. That means 15 whole 1 by 2. Okay, 15 whole 1 by 2. Look, the remaining work will be completed by 15 whole 1 by 2, but they are asking about then find in how many days total work will be completed. So remaining work completed 15 whole 1 by 2, and earlier it was 5 days. So the whole work will be completed 20 whole 1 by 2, which means your option A is the correct one. Got it? Good. Alright, let's have a look at the next question. The next question belongs to ages. Okay, now tell me how you are going to solve this one. Read the first statement. The first statement says, if the ages of A and B are added to twice the age of C, then the total becomes 59. So you will get first equation. If the ages of B and C are added to thrice the age of A, then their total becomes 68. You will get second equation. And if the age of A is added to thrice the age of B and thrice the age of C, the total becomes 108. So let's make it all the three equations. A plus B plus 2C equals to 59. Okay, B plus C plus 3A equals to 68, while A plus 3B plus 3C equals to 108. Alright, now this is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. Now tell me how you are going to solve this kind of equation. I would say let's add second and third equation. Okay, from here, after adding second and third equation, you will clearly see that if you add first and second equation, you might not get what you needed. Okay, because A will become 4, B will become 2, C will become 3. So all the variables will be on different coefficient. But here, when you add when you add second and third, you will clearly see that A will become 4, B will become 4, C will become 4, and all the data will be equal to 176. That means A, B, C equals to what? 44. So we have obtained fourth equation as well. Okay, now they are asking about what is the age of A. So how you are going to solve this? Use second equation. Look at this. B plus C plus 3A can be written as A plus 2A. And you know that this data is equal to 44 plus 2A is equal to 68. 2A is equal to what? It will become 24. That means the value of A arrived as 12. Okay. So that's where your answer lies. I hope you have liked this question and liked the video as well. So if you have got the concept and understood it, just press the like button at once, and those who have not subscribed must do it. Next question is based on mixture. You know that lots of questions are based on mixture pattern. So look at the clear. Two vessels contain a mixture of milk and water. We don't know what is the ratio. In the first vessel, the ratio of milk is 8:3, while in the second vessel, this ratio will be 5:1. A 35-liter cask is filled from these two vessels. That means both the vessels will be filled with a third one. Okay, that means the third quantity will become 35, and the mixture of milk and water will become 4:1. All right, so let's figure out what the first vessel had, because the combination will be what? 35 liter. So let's figure out. Let's take water quantity: 3/11, 1/6 and 1/5. So when you solve this by using alligation method, you will clearly see 1/30 and what? 15 and 11. 15 and 11, that means 4/55. So when you sort out, look at this: 5, 6, 5, 11. So 11:24 is the final quantity. Okay, final ratio of vessel 1 and vessel 2. So let's add both the ratio and it will become 35, which has to be equal to 35 liters. So 1 ratio equals to 1 liter. That means they're asking about the first vessel had 11 ratio equals to 11 liter. That means your option A is the correct one. Got it? Next question. In a vessel, there is a certain quantity of mixture of milk and water in the ratio 5:1. Let's make it 5:1 respectively. Okay, 5:1. 24 liters of mixture is taken out and same quantity of milk is added to the vessel. So when you take out the 24 liter, the resultant ratio will remain same. The resultant ratio will remain intact. Okay, ratio will not change, but the original quantity you will get the reduced version. Okay, the same quantity of milk will be added. So now when you took out the 24 liter of mixture, the resultant, the reduced quantity ratio will remain intact, and the milk is added in the vessel. That means the same quantity of milk will be added. Then the resultant ratio will change and it will become 13:2. Okay. Again 15 liter is taken out. What is the quantity of milk in the resultant mixture? So it is the part of later version. But first we need to figure out the comparison. Look, in the earlier version, when you took out 24 liter, your quantity has been reduced. Okay, but when you added again 24 liter, whichever quantity it will be, irrespective of the quantity, but you added 24 liters same quantity, that means your original volume will be intact. Okay, now when we can compare these two ratios, but remember you can only compare when you make the constant quantity similar. Look at this, water must not be changed, so when you multiply with 2, it will become 2 and 10. Okay, so let's compare the milk ratio, because the water ratio will be constant and get eliminated. So the milk ratio will be the difference of 3 unit, and it has to be equal to 24 liter. So 1 ratio equals to 8 liter, and now the original quantity will be 15 unit among these two ratios. So 15 equals to 120 liter. Okay, so now 120 liter we have, and if we took out 15 liter again, that means we have been left with 105 liter. And this 105 liter, now they are asking about what is the quantity of milk in the resulting mixture. So resulting mixture is 13:2. That means we have to elaborate them in 13:2. That means 15 ratio equals to 105, 1 ratio equals to 7. That means 13 ratio equals to 91. Okay, and the resulting milk was 91. If they had asked you about resulting water, it must have been 14. So I hope you all have cleared the issue. Next, look at this. There are 45, it is on average concept. There are 45 refugees in a refugee camp. If 5 more refugees join the camp expense increased by 30 rupee per day. Okay, but the average expenditure per refugee diminished by 2. What was the original expenditure? Let's suppose X rupees per day per student, or you can say per refugee, was the expense. Okay, expense of per day per refugee. All right, now when you had 45 refugees, your original expense was 45x. Okay, now 5 more refugees have been joined. That means your refugee will be increased by 50. But remember, the per day per refugee expense was X. Now it is X minus 2. That means your new expense will be 50 of X minus 2. But remember, the difference between original and new expense will be of 30 rupee per day. So we can clearly take out the difference. 50x minus 2 minus 45x is equal to 30. That means 5x minus 100 equals to 30. That means the value of x is equal to 130 by 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are 30. That means the expense is what? The expense per day, the original expense per day per refugee was 26 rupee. So they are asking about what was the original expenditure. So what you can do, you will multiply with 45 to make it original expenditure. Look at this. 6 5s are 30, 6 4s are 24, 24 and 10, 34, 34 and 3, 37. So 2 4s are 8 and 11. 1170 is the correct answer. So guys, that's how you have to solve the particular question. Let's look at the next question. It is based on train. The distance between two stations X and Y is 650. So X and Y's data has been given as 650. If two trains A and B start together, let's say A started from here, B started from here, at the same time from both stations towards each other and meet after 10 hours. So this distance will be covered by both the train in a combined 10 hours. That means both are coming towards each other. That means their speed will increase. So 650 divided by 10 equals to 65. That means equation 1. Okay. But if train A is started 4 hours 20 minutes after the train B, so let's say train B kept running for 4 hours 20 minutes. Alright, that means this distance with speed B will be decreased from 650. And after that means 4 whole 1 by 3, that means 4 hours 20 minutes with speed B, and it will be covered in 8 hours with both the speeds are adding. Why? Because both are coming towards each other. That means we can equate that 65 equals to 650 minus 13 by 3 SB divided by 8. Okay, so let's cross multiply and solve it. 8 5s are 48, 6 are 48, 520 equals to 650 minus 13 by 3 SB. So look at this, 50 and 40. So 1 by 3 SB equals to 10. That means the speed of B will be 30 km per hour. The only option matching is A. Or else you can equate it by putting the value of speed B in equation 1. Look at this. If speed B is 30, that means speed A must have been 35. So we have figured out the speed of both the trains. Okay. Next one is based on SI and CI. Look at this. A certain sum amounts to rupees 1000 after 3 years and rupees 9000 after 5 years at a certain rate of interest compounded annually. That means this P will be 1000 after 3 years. Amounts. Okay. And the similar P will be 9000 after 5 years with the help of compound interest. You know that in compound interest the money will be what? Doubled. What will be the amount after 8 years in rupees on same rate of interest and on same principal? So let's say that amount equals to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3. This amount is for 3 years. The next amount will be for 5 years. P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 5. Okay, look at this. This will be equal to 1000. P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3, and the next one will be 9000 P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 5. When you divide both the data, this P will be eliminated, and what you can finally get the value of what? Let me erase some of the data so we can have the space. So 1 plus R by 100 to square is equal to 9 by 1. That means 1 plus R by 100 will have the value 3. Okay, the value 3. So how you are going to solve this? Now they are asking about find the value of amount after 8 years. So amount is equals to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 8. So you can split that value, P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3 into 1 plus R by 100 to the power 5. Look at this. The value of P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3 will be equal to 1000. But 1 plus R by 100 has already 3. So 3 to the power 5 is what? 243. When you multiply it with 30, you'll be getting 243,000. Clear? I hope you all have cleared. So you just have to use your mind. Don't go and solve the whole equation. You can easily solve the value of rate. Okay, you can solve it, but don't do that. Why? Because we don't need that. We only needed amount. Why we are going to solve the rate? The next one. It is from mensuration. There are two garbage disposal rectangular tanks A and B. Lengths 12 and 15 meter respectively in a square field. So in a square field we have two garbage disposal rectangular tank. The first one's length is 12, the second one's length is 15 meter. If the total area of the square field excluding rectangular tanks is 360 square meter and the breadth of both the rectangular tanks is 1/3 of the side of square, That means it will be a by 3. So both will be a by 3. What is the perimeter of the square field? So how we are going to do that? Let's say the whole area comprises only this, excluded these two rectangular tanks. Okay, so a square minus what? A by 3 into 12 plus a by 3 into 15 equals to what? 360. So how you are going to solve that? A square minus, it will be 4a, it will be 5a, that means 9a minus 360 is equal to 0. So when you solve this kind of question, you will know that, look, 24 and 15 will be what? 15 4s are 60, 15 2s are, so 360. That means plus 24 and minus 15 will be the roots of this quadratic equation. And you know that a side cannot be in negative form, which means you will have the side of square as 24. Now they are asking about the perimeter of the square. Perimeter is nothing but the 4 times of that side, which means 96. Clear? Good. The next one is from profit and loss. Find the selling price of goods if two salesmen claim to make 25% profit each, but one calculating it on cost price and another calculating it on selling price. The difference in profits earned being rupees 100 and the selling price being the same in both the cases. So you can find out 25% is the profit in both the cases, but one will be compared on cost price and the second will be compared on selling price. So when you compare it on cost price, the ratio will be 4 of cost price, while for selling price, the ratio will be 5. But when you compare it on selling price, the ratio will be 3, while cost price will be what? Cost price will be what? 2. But the situation says that both the selling price, it will be 4 and it will be 3. Okay, but the situation says that both the selling price are same. That means you will multiply with 4 in the above and you will multiply with 5 in the below ratio. Okay, and the profit will also be multiplied with 4 and 5. That means the only difference arises in profit is ratio 1, which would be equal to 100 rupees. So they are asking about what is the selling price in both the cases. So selling price in both the cases is 20. 20 means 2000 rupees. Option A. Clear? So guys, that's it from my side. I hope you all have enjoyed this session. So when we meet in the next class, we will discuss some more upcoming most expected questions. So keep watching Entri and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Till then, thank you.